All right, so welcome back to another BTD Battles 2 video, and today we have some huge news right here, right? Look at this. Update 2.0 coming soon. New tower and hero, all right? So first of all, ADORA is confirmed coming to BTD Battles 2, which is awesome. But not only that, we got a new tower. All right, and that is just absolutely crazy, right? New towers are super rare for Bloons. It's always a huge event. This is super hype right here, all right? So we'll just pop in and read these patch notes here. I'm not really gonna edit the video too much, just trying to give my honest reaction right here. But look at this, 2 minutes ago. This is so new. This is so hype right here. So we're gonna pop right in here. We got new features. We got ADORA. Earn ADORA points to unlock ADORA the Explorer. So ADORA the Explorer is likely the new hero all right here, and it looks like they're branching out from BTD6. All right, they're not just copying over from BTD6, which is really cool. And we got the C.O.B.R.A. Oh my gosh, they're bringing the C.O.B.R.A to Battles 2. Yo, okay, this is actually huge, and it's actually kind of crazy because Battles 2, in terms of like games, it's a very new game, all right? It's only been around for like 3 months here, and so for them to introduce something this big, this early is actually nuts. Like, I'm actually surprised at doing it, and they did allude to C.O.B.R.A in a few blog posts, but like, this is crazy. I can't, look at the C.O.B.R.A. They got the C.O.B.R.A information right here. Yo. Oh my, okay, let's just take this nice and slow right here. This is so hype. This is absolutely this. Like, every time there's a new tower, like, the meta shifts. It's just such, like, think about Dartling and BTD6, all right? It just changed things up so much. Like, it's so hype here. So, let's go through the 2 new maps right here. We have Straight Line here, so let's look at this. And there's the new map right there, Straight Line. Ooh, look at that jug spot. Oh, it's so good. That's such a attack's gonna be really difficult to use on this map here. This map actually looks really difficult here. But I like it because it looks like it's gonna be an off-meta map. You know, you can't just use meta towers on it. So there's that. And then we have Bull Tricks here. Ooh. Yo, look at the detail on this map here. Oh my god, look at these tack spots in the middle right here. These tack spots are super good. Assuming you can place towers right there. I love the detail on this map. And Ninja Kiwi does a great job of making a detailed map, but it's not like overwhelming where you can't see what's going on, right? So beautiful right there. Love that right there. But now, let's review the new C.O.B.R.A tower right here, right? You heard it here. The C.O.B.R.A is officially coming to Battles 2 this month. We've looked over all the feedback with C.O.B.R.A in Battles 1, and we have it balanced to... Ooh, we've balanced it to ensure fair gameplay, which is super good, because C.O.B.R.A is very controversial in Battles 1. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. This is so, like, cool and stuff. And it looks like this is... I don't see anything about BT6 here. This could be exclusive to Battles 2, which is super hype here. So... looks like they're only showcasing the tier 5s right here. So we got new tower, C.O.B.R.A support. So it's a support tower, which does make sense here. And then here are the tier 5s. First, we have advanced attrition. $15,000. The C.O.B.R.A's attrition ability goes haywire. Steals all lives from opponents. Wait, all lives. Yo, okay, so wait, if you guys are not familiar with attrition in Battles 1, basically it steals lives from your opponent, right? And so because this is 5th tier and it's called advanced attrition, there's probably gonna be an attrition ability or attrition upgrade for tier 3 and 4 here. But $15,000 to steal all lives right there. That is so strong. That's so strong there. But it's not crazy. How you're going to counter this is you're going to send Bloons towards your opponent to keep them from getting this up. So don't take it late game, because then they're going to be able to afford this and just take you down. Because it steals all your lives. Even if you get like infinite helipilot abilities, it steals all your lives. So that's super good. And it gets a laser gun, which is super cool. Next one, we have Uga right here. Tier 5 ability. $10,000. Operational Omnivorous Googly Attack misdirects all Bloons on screen for the next 30 minutes. 30 minutes is so long and stuff. Like, even if you go super late game, 30 minutes is a long time. So this is misdirecting all Bloons. And if you know what misdirection does, basically it takes Bloons on your screen and puts them on your opponent's screen. So your opponent has to deal with them. And so that means if your opponent sends you like 10 BADs, you get this up, they go right to your opponent's screen. This is super duper strong. This is too strong right here. They're going to have to price nerf this. I'd say bring it at least to like $12,000, maybe $13,000 here. This is super duper strong right here. Because 30 minutes, that's the entire game right there. Like, unless you're going super late game, it's going to last the entire game right there. And then lastly, we have Super Sends right here. Tier 5, $2. That's so cheap right there. What the heck? These are really cheap tier 5s right here. You know, the cheapest tier 5s in the game. The C.O.B.R.A hacks into the mainframe. All Bloons sets are now available regardless of round. Oh, so you can send round 1 BADs. That's actually balanced. Like, this seems kind of OP and stuff, but like, you can't send a BAD round 1 because you still have to afford like $15,000 to be able to send it, right? And so I don't think this is broken because you have to still afford the Bloon stuff. But I like that. You can send DDTs earlier, Return Rainbows earlier. This is a really strategic tower right here. And honestly, I don't think it's in BTD6 because with attrition and stuff, you're not going to see that in like, you know, BTD6. It doesn't really make sense. And so, but this is so cool. And honestly, because we have misdirection for the tier 5 ability where it misdirects all Bloons, we'll probably have like a less powerful tier 4 ability that's misdirection as well. You know, I'm just trying to theorize here. We'll see what the tier 4s are like soon. Or I don't know. It says this month. So we'll see when it comes out here. But yeah, let's go on. We have battle changes right here. The feed button. Popping Bloons sure builds up an appetite, but now with the feed button, in the lower corner of the screen, you can feed your monkeys every 5 seconds mid-battle, which will allow them to continue popping balloons. Note, you must press the feed button every 5 seconds or else all of your towers will go on strike and immediately disappear. Yo, I like that. I like that because the game right now, especially the early rounds and stuff, you're just sitting there. Neither your opponent isn't going down. You're not going down. You're kind of just sitting there doing nothing. And so with the feed button here, it'll actually give you something to do. You have to tap the feed button every 5 seconds, but you have to be careful because if you don't press it every 5 seconds, you're gonna lose because all your towers are gonna go and strike and disappear. And I don't know if you'll even get money for them. You might just lose all your towers then. That's cool. I like that. So you have to be really careful, but I think it's good. We have losing streak right here. You will now lose more trophies after a 3rd loss in a row. So it looks like you have a winning. It's like the winning streak, but it's a losing streak. That's weird. I don't know. We'll see if they take away, like they bring the win streak back to ZMG. That's gonna make it a lot harder against Hall of Masters. That's interesting right there. But that's cool. We got camo regrow toggles now work. Ooh, camo and regrow Moab balloons. Oh, so camo regrow BADs are now a thing. That's interesting. I wonder how expensive they're gonna get. Regrow Moabs are going to be nasty. Like, imagine you first strike a fortified, like, ZOMG, and then it goes down to BFBs, and then it regrows up to 4 ZOMGs, pardon me. That, like, think about that. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous and stuff. So, it's not that crazy, because people are used to DDTs and stuff, it's not that big of a change. It's just, like, DDTs are now, it's just, like, an extension of that. But that's interesting. All right. And now we got some balance changes here. Not too many here. But yeah, we got Monkey Ace right here. New flight pattern, what? Flies off screen completely. Oh, no, I see it. So basically, if you're ever trying to ace micro, it's difficult to know where ace is going to go. So if you use this can help control your ace micro. I see the point with that. We got Druid here. Base cost is now $0. $0. That's so good. Oh my gosh. Druid is okay. So we've been asking for a long time now for a Druid buff because Druid, I've seen Druid probably like twice, so far. Like we've barely seen Druid. And so now we have base cost now $0. People are going to start using Druid now for sure. And this is super good. It's been the most underrated, underused tower. Not even underrated because it's just not good, but now this is going to make it so good. And we have Superstorm can now blow back BADs. And the reason that's really good is because Superstorm is so expensive that by the time you get it up, you're already defending ZOMGs and stuff, right? It's been basically useless. But now that it blows back BADs, it's going to be a lot better, which is super good right there. And then we have Heart of Vengeance requires 1 leak for max attack speed. All right. And next we have the Dartling Gun. Laser Shock Bug is added back. And then a Mad buff. That's so good right there with the price stuff. It's always been so expensive right there. Completely support that change. And then Monkeyopolis. Okay, look at this. Monkeyopolis is now $1 million. Now, here's the thing. Ninja Kiwi, usually when they like price change things, they do it little by little, right? They don't want to do something crazy and make something completely overpowered, right? So they do it little by little. This is a huge jump right here. But this is so good, all right? Monkeyopolis has been in like every single game. It's like the most overused upgrade. And you guys know this, of course, right? But Monkeyopolis nerf, finally. All right, finally, $1 million. Honestly, we're going to see so much less Monkeyopolis. Completely support the change. All right, and then we got Helipot, support Chinook. Can now kidnap towers from opponent's side. Does that mean that they're like stealing the towers like completely? Like where like the tower is completely gone? Or do you steal the tower and bring it to your side? Because that's a different change. But I really support this because support Chinook, people only use it for money. They don't use it for the movability, like where it moves towers around. So this actually makes it more useful now. And then Mortar Monkey, tower completely removed since no one's using it. That's fair, yeah. Anyway, we've got bug fixes now too. No bug fixes because there's no bugs. Makes sense. Now we got Hall of Masters changes. Ports and Inflection are now exclusive to Red Bloon Camp. All right. That's interesting right there. And then Docks, Mine, and Plutonium Mines are now the only maps in Hall of Masters. And I actually support this, all right? We haven't seen any late game Hall of Masters of lately. It's just been like, the late goes like maybe round 30 or something, right? And so this is going to make it so that late game is way more prevalent in Hall of Masters. And I really support this. It's late game so fun, and it's just so good, all right? So there's that. Boom. This is so crazy. This is such a big update right here. It's so big. Like maybe like, I don't know, the fact they're adding a hero and a new tower at the same time and stuff just makes it, especially with Battles 2, because Battles 2, since it's so new, it doesn't, like, BTD6 has gotten so many updates that there's so much to do in the game. Battles 2, for this big of an update this early, it's such a big content change. We got removed leaderboard visibility for below top 10 in Hall Masters. I don't really get what this is saying here, but, oh, no. It's saying that you can't see your placement unless you're top 10, I think. Because, right now you can't see it unless you're top 100. Okay, that's kind of cool and stuff. It just makes it more like exciting when you're grinding. You don't know where you are, right? All right, we got winning all 3 placement matches now makes you elite. Oh, this is so good. All right, top 1 has been such a grind lately, and top 1 is all just about who plays the most, who can win the most games, yada yada. Now, placement games are going to make it so that you can get top 1, which is super duper good. And so you want to time your placement matches carefully then, because then if someone gets top 1, someone could do your placement matches and then get top 1 above you. So you have to be very careful with that. I like that though. I really like that. You can now watch an ad for a free win. Okay. That's actually good, because if you're on especially with losing streaks right now, you don't want to lose that much anymore and stuff. And so if you're on a big losing streak and you need a guaranteed win, just watch an ad, get your free win. You're good. It doesn't say if this is for Hall Masters or for all arenas. It could just be for Hall Masters. I don't know. Anyway. And then we got some general changes right here. Phoenix now melts ice towers into regular dart monkeys. And this seems like a weird thing right here. I don't know if dart monkeys are inside ice towers. I don't know why they're doing this necessarily, but I like the realism, all right? Like, especially with the feed button from earlier, right? Like, Battles 2 is very unrealistic stuff. You don't feed your monkeys. Like, there's all this unrealistic stuff, And so this is one step closer to getting a more realistic game. VIP players now get ×2 cash in all matches. This is great. Oh, I love this. You need more bang for your buck with VIP. So this is going to make things a lot better here. Get a lot more easier wins with VIP. Gwen guitar riff is now 10 times louder. Gwen's guitar riff is super duper nice. It's so beautiful and stuff, and it's just been too quiet. So they made it a little bit louder. Makes sense. Mighty Chest now costs 10,000 battle points to unlock. Okay. I actually really support this, because Mighty Chest, they're kind of like, not to say they're boring, but they're just kind of like, they're not that hype right now. And that's the reason for that, is that you pop them open too quickly, all right? With 10,000 battle points, now it's going to be super hype. It's going to be like, oh my gosh. Once you open a Mighty Chest, it's going to be more like an event than just like, we're just popping open a Mighty Chest, right? So I see that. And honestly, I'm sitting on way too many battle points right now as it is, So, new text emote, you're so bad. This is so good. This is going to be so useful. There's been so many times that we've needed this, and this is gonna be really helpful in the arena and stuff. So there's that. Syncing now happens more often. Beautiful. Private matches now cost 5,000 monkey money. That's beautiful. All right, VIP. We've been asking Ninja Kiwi, especially for VIP, you're sitting on 100,000 monkey money. It's like, what am I gonna do with all this monkey money? And now we have something to do with it. All right. So that's amazing. Beautiful change right there. Dark Energy Bloom Boost is now completely blackens opponent's screen. That's nice. Honestly, but Dark Energy Bloom Boost, it's cool and all, but it didn't really do a lot, right? But now that blackens opponent's screen, I assume it makes it so they can't see anything and stuff. That's gonna make it way more difficult for them to defend rushes. So I completely support that change. And then all XP is now 100 times more expensive. And honestly, unlocking towers is a lot of fun. It's all about the journey and stuff, right? So I support that as well. Fantastic update here. This is one of the biggest updates in Bloons history. This is absolutely fantastic. And I'm so hyped for this. So let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. Hope you guys have a great day. Be sure to brush your teeth. And yeah.